Hi guys. First of all, I need to apologize for not posting so many videos these last few months. For those of you who follow me, I am sorry that I have been quiet or that I haven't really posted much videos. And also, you who follow me knows that we had to let Lucy go this spring. She got ill, and the illness attacked her hind legs, and she collapsed and couldn't get up. And a horse that can't stand on her legs, it's not a horse that will survive. And losing Lucy really hit me hard. I am still grieving, and as you can see, I still get sad about it, but I believe that every animal that comes into your life, they come with a purpose. And her lesson to me was to let go and acknowledge that her time with me, as little as it was, that was her lesson to me, to learn to let go and to be happy and content with what she gave me. And the biggest gift that she gave me was her heart, Frigga, her foal, her filly, and I need to make peace with that. And that's not an easy thing for me to do. I like to have control and I really did not have control in that situation at all. It was nothing we could do, and it's a very rare disease. But anyway, this video is not about Lucy. This video is about Evert. Evert is the gelding that is standing behind me. He is the sweetest guy, and he is really just an amazing horse. We've had him for about 5 years now, and he have always been really good with children and really loves children. Sirkil now wanted our attention. Hello. Did you want to scratch? All right. But the thing with Evert is that he never showed any signs of things that he enjoyed or things that he did not like. He didn't have any signs at all. Horses are often I forgot the word. Introverted or extroverted, and Sirkil is a typical extrovert kind of horse. He will let you know if you're doing something he doesn't like, and he will tell you what he does like. But Evert is a really quiet kind of horse. He didn't have any signs, like I said, things that he enjoyed or did not like. He is an introverted horse, but even the introverted horses usually gives you some kind of signs. He did not. And that's not completely true. An introverted horse can give you signs, but they are few. And an extroverted type can also go into himself, not showing everything, but in general, the extroverted type gives you much more feedback than the introverted type. But Evert did not give you any signs whatsoever. He was completely still. And at first I didn't think much about it, but the last 6 to 9 months maybe, I have paid much more attention to his small signs, and been open to giving him time and helping him relieve his stress in the situations where I have seen his body getting really quiet. And in those situations, I am telling him that I see you and I understand that something in this situation made you uncomfortable, and I will give you time and just be with you. And what this gave us as a result is that he started telling me what he liked and what he didn't like. And it got so big around saddling that when I went to tighten his girth, he launched at me with his teeth. He would just and bite. So I I got a bit surprised at first. Because he had never shown any signs of anything. But then I stepped back and gave him time, and I really paid attention to every sign that he gave me. And as a result of that, we now have a completely silent and harmonious time with saddling. It takes me a few more minutes, but he's calm and he's relieving his stress. He is farting and he's yawning and he's licking and he's blinking and he's lowering his head. And when I'm done, he steps towards me with his shoulder. And as you may know, the horse's hearts are in between their shoulders. So then when he approaches me with his shoulder, he's giving me his heart. And I feel like that's his way to let me know that, thank you for seeing me and for giving me the time. because he wants to do what's right, and he wants to do everything he can to please you, because he's such a sweet horse. But he has an issue with this saddling, and I think that in his past, the people have not taken the time to let him tell them what he feels is okay, and they have just pushed him through and kicked and pulled his reins when they're riding, and I think he feels that he didn't have a voice anymore. And when the horses doesn't feel like they're getting heard or understood, they will eventually draw themselves into their own head and just exist. That is really sad, but I think that is what happened with Evert. Because his change has been so radical for these last 6 to 9 months, and before, out in the fields, he didn't run from you, but he went away when you came. He was not interested in being with you, just hanging and checking out the wheelbarrow, and hanging around when you're mucking out, and he was just, okay, there you are, I'm off. But now last 6 months, he's much more curious, and he comes up to you in the field and wants to hang out and checking out everything. And if you just stand still and talk with him, he will actually just stand beside you and almost fall asleep. And that is something he would never do before. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that it pays off taking the time and treating them with respect, and look for the signs, look for everything that the horses wants to tell you. And remember, the horses are just like humans. We have good days and we have bad days, and whatever the horses accomplished or did the day before, it's not sure that they would like to do or have the capacity to do the same thing today. So have a conversation with your horse every day. Let them tell you what they think is okay and what they are feeling unsure of, or maybe there's some tenderness in the back if they have rolled over a rock or something. Let them know that you see them, and I will guarantee you will have a much deeper connection, and you will have a much better relationship with your horse. So yeah, and this spring I got some help from one of my students to film, because I found a spot where Evert was itching, and he actually showed me joy and happiness and engaging in me scratching him, and he had never done it before, and I was so happy. I almost fell a tear. I was really excited for Evert that he could show me some joy and engagement in that moment. So this is the next clip you're gonna see. the next videos. And yeah, see you next time.